Well, what's going on, guys? So, following the info dump from the Kingdom Hearts event at D23, there's been so much stuff to talk about, and this one thing is really interesting, yet so far I haven't actually seen anyone talk about it or mention it. And I feel like it's most likely been overshadowed by much bigger things, like Marluxia's return or the Monsters, Inc. world reveal. But personally, I think that this thing is probably one of the more interesting things that we've seen from not only these two trailers, but just from all of the info that we've ever gotten since the game was announced. And that is Vanitas and Monstropolis. We see in these two new trailers that he's messing around with the scream canisters while he's trying to get his other half from Sora. Now, as we've saw in Birth by Sleep, Vanitas actually feeds off of negative emotions. That's where he gets his power from, and that's how he creates the Unversed. When we kill the Unversed, all of that power goes right back to Vanitas, and then he's able to make even stronger Unversed because of it. And so these scream canisters having these screams inside of them is quite an interesting thing. As we know, obviously screams are negative emotions. So if he's able to harness these, he can not only make himself more powerful, but he can make even more powerful Unversed in the process as well. And then killing those Unversed is just going to end up making him more powerful again. So if Sora's not able to prevent him from using these scream canisters, this is going to be a major problem for Sora and everyone else. So I just find that this is a really interesting thing, yet it's being overlooked. I think it's kind of understandable because there's a lot of other things that are a lot more obvious that are pretty big things, like Marluxia and the Monsters, Inc. world in general. And we didn't really see too much of this, and we didn't really see too much of the scream canisters, but I just personally think this is probably one of the more interesting things, mainly because we're getting Monstropolis, Monsters, Inc. lore, and Kingdom Hearts lore, and they're combining to make one plot point. And that doesn't really happen very much with Kingdom Hearts, but when it does, it always makes it a lot more interesting, and it makes the Disney and Pixar worlds actually feel like they're more relevant and actually part of the plot. And so I'm really excited to see how this plays out. And so what do you think about that? Did you even notice it until I brought attention to it? Let me know down below in the comments. I'll be glad to talk to you. I always like replying. So I'll see you guys next time.